Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick video here showing the Patchworks platform being used to pull an EDI file from an S3 bucket, transforming that EDI file into a JSON payload, and then using Patchworks platform again to remap that payload into a format that we can send into Marketplacer to create an advert. So this will be the EDI file that we're going to send in. All these EDI files can differ. So the one I'm using for this example is an X12 EDI 832, which is the Prycat EDI file. It contains two lines, so we're going to create two products in Marketplacer. If I click play here, and then I'll talk through what's going to happen. So the first step is we're connecting to the SFTP folder, and we're actually just going to specifically look for the file that I put in. We'll be able to see as well what that payload was that came back. So if I click on this button, go to payloads, this is the same payload that we've seen earlier. I'm using EDI Fabric to send that EDI file into and then transform that into a JSON payload on the response. So every single file gets or field gets transformed back into a JSON payload. We can use our custom script inside Patchworks if we don't want to make that external call, but there's multiple different options. And then obviously for every user that's going to have an EDI file, they might be slightly different and not conform to the standards always. After we get that JSON payload back, we'll use the flow control to loop through each line inside that payload, and then we're going to use the Patchworks map shape to remap that into the Marketplacer format. So it's nice and simple, easy to read. You can see where the title's coming from on that drop down list. You can see where it's being pulled from inside of Marketplacer, or sorry, inside of the EDI file, what exact lines getting pulled. We can add extra lines into it. Basically, any data that's in that source, we can start adding it in. But just as a demo POC to show that we can pull an EDI file, transform it, and send it in, I just mapped the required fields, and then we sent that on to Marketplacer to create the advert. This was the request. This is the response. We've got this advert ends in 20. We've got the second advert here that ends in 21. We can use a second flow just to validate that those adverts actually created by making a call and then just validating that something came back. So yeah, something came back here. This was the payload that came back from that call to get the advert. Let me know if there's anything else you want to show, but for now, thanks.